Good evening, I'm Mostafa and you're watching Breaking News. Tonight we bring you an inspiring story that showcases the transformative power of integrals and derivatives in a citizen's life.
Thank you, Mostafa. In a remarkable turn of events, the concepts of integrals and derivatives saved the life of a local citizen in a truly profound way. Meet Ryan G., an undergraduate student at NC State who recently discovered the beauty and practicality of calculus in a very unprecedented way.
Ryan G., a resident of our community, found himself at a crossroads in life. He struggled to find his purpose and took a gap year in an attempt to put things into perspective. However, everything changed when a near-death experience opened his eyes to the beauty of calculus and applicative mathematics. Driven by curiosity and determination, Ryan delved into the world of integrals and derivatives throughout high school and over the summer. He realized that calculus offered him a new lens through which he could understand and solve complex problems. With each page he studied, he discovered a newfound passion and sense of empowerment. Deep into his journey in a forest outside Calgary, he found himself in a precarious situation. Ryan accidentally slipped and began sliding down a steep, icy slope towards a dangerous cliff edge. With every passing second, his life hung in the balance. In that critical moment, Ryan's knowledge of calculus kicked in. He quickly realized that he could use the principles of derivatives to calculate the rate of change of his velocity and find a solution to alter his trajectory. By understanding that the derivative represents the slope of a curve at a specific point, he assessed the slope of the slope, known as the second derivative, to predict how his velocity was changing. Taking into account the icy surface and its limited options, Ryan decided to use his surroundings to his advantage. Spotting a tree branch in the distance, he recognized it as an opportunity to alter his path. He used a trapezoidal Riemann sum approximation to estimate the area under the branch, to determine if his head would hit the branch, and if he could grab the branch. Doing hundreds of Riemann sums approximations in the past with his high school teacher, Miss Bolden, allowed him to make a very quick mental calculation that allowed him to grasp the branch and swing himself towards a safer area. By using simple trigonometry and understanding Newton's laws, Ryan calculated the angle at which he needed to swing and the force required to change his trajectory by quickly calculating the secant line and finding the average rate of change of speed. Then, understanding the principles of trigonometry allowed him to use calculus to optimize his force in a safe manner, and he executed a precise swing that redirected his path away from the cliff in order to minimize any collision. Thanks to his quick thinking, knowledge of calculus, and ability to apply mathematical concepts in a life-or-death situation, Ryan miraculously avoided the edge and regained his footing on stable ground. He emerged from the experience shaken, but grateful for the transformative power of calculus in that critical moment.
Well, that certainly gave me the chills.
Absolutely, that was extremely thrilling. Alright, now let's send it over to Praneel, who was with Ryan, to bring us the heartwarming details of this life-changing experience.
A challenging trek through a mountain slope in Calgary when I slipped on an icy slope and began sliding towards an edge. It was a terrifying moment, but my life was in immediate danger, and I knew I had to use calculus to save my life.
That's very interesting. So can you show us the formulas to save your life?
Absolutely. So this formula shows the relationship between the acceleration, the velocity, and the position. All it's saying is that the first derivative of the position function is the velocity, and the second derivative of the position function is the acceleration. Determining my acceleration helped me understand how much time I had to slow down to minimize my velocity. The next formula is called the trapezoidal Riemann sum approximation, and this, like I said before, allowed me to estimate the area under the branches to ensure that I could slide through the branches and attempt to slow down without injuring myself significantly.
That's very impressive, Ryan. So what did you do next to ensure your safety?
Using my calculus knowledge, I estimated my current speed and calculated the rate at which I was needed to reduce to ensure I could slow down safely without going over the edge.
Incredible. And thanks to your quick thinking skills, you successfully avoided the edge. How did you feel after the experience?
It was a mix of emotions. I was shaken, but of course, also still incredibly grateful for the transformative power of calculus in that critical moment. And I'd like to thank my family and my loved ones for always supporting me despite taking a gap year. And I'd like to thank Ms. Bolden for teaching me how to take derivatives and Riemann sums. This simple way allowed me to react fast enough to save my life. Without her, I wouldn't be here today, literally. It showcased how a deep understanding of calculus can enhance problem-solving skills and save lives in dire situations.
Thank you, Ryan, for the beautiful story. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you. Anytime.
Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Praneel. Ryan's journey is a testament to the transformative power of knowledge and the impact that understanding integrals and derivatives can have on an individual's life. It also goes to show how much we should appreciate our teachers, and Miss Bolden is a great example of that. We wish Ryan continued success in all his future endeavors.
Well, that concludes our broadcast for today. Thank you for watching Breaking News. This is Mostafa and Sully signing off for now. See you next time.